Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Very Biased Opinions. Today, transfer spectacular. Man United are signing Fernandes.
Thomas, what are you talking about?
We're talking about Man United, right?
No, 1,000 times no. It is League One predictions, week 27, timestamps in the description. Now get your head out of Man United and give us the first game.
Tranmere Rovers versus Ipswich Town.
So this is being filmed before they play Oxford United on Tuesday night, so we don't know how they've got on in that one. Hopefully they've lost. But we don't. They got back to winning ways with a win over really good 4-1 win over Accrington. That's been a long time coming for them. Tranmere are still grinding out the odd result here and there. Pretty dour 0-0 draw for them against Southend. So the only thing you can really logically do is back Ipswich in this one, and I think Ipswich will win by 2-0.
For God's sake. Well, Ian yet again copies my score.
Well, if you didn't botch the intro, then it would have been me introducing the fixture and you could have gone first. So there you go.
There's no accounting for it. I just really want to say before we go into the next match, Tranmere Rovers, third best club in Liverpool.
Are you copying my score?
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. Good analysis on that one, Tom. Insightful. AFC Wimbledon versus the Borough of Peter United.
Instinctively, you want to go with Peterborough United because they were free scoring and they were doing really well, but they just blossomed out and are dropping down the league. Marcus Maddison looks like he's going to be on his way. At the same time,
you've got to think that people are going to come in for Tony and Issa as well.
Well,
They've been scoring so many goals.
How do you back a club by the name of AFC Wimbledon? I don't think you do. So, I'll back Peterborough to win this one somehow, 2-1.
Maybe there's a conspiracy, Tom, that the Peterborough players have just kind of thought, well, we don't want to get injured with January coming up, so we'll just kind of not bother playing for like the whole of December. And, then they'll be nice and fresh to go to their new clubs. I actually think Wimbledon are going to get a result here. It's a really tricky ground to go to. It's not fun in any way, shape or form. And I think Peterborough just don't seem to be in good form. I'm going to go reverse of what you said, and I'm going to go Wimbledon to win 2-1.
Bolton Wanderers versus Portsmouth.
They're gone really now, aren't they, Bolton?
I mean, yes.
I mean, I know it's kind of pretty obvious all season to say that, and they had a little bit of hope, but it's just looking too much to do now for them, and they're just not picking up any wins. Portsmouth are looking a lot better, and they're looking like they're getting their act together. And you would have to say that they've got enough to beat this Bolton side. The one thing about this Bolton side is they just seem to ship a lot of goals. And I see Portsmouth winning this by 3-1.
Right, well, you're going 3-1, so I'm going to go bigger. I'm going to go 4-0 to Pompey. Again, Pompey doing well. Bolton, bottom of table.
I say this next one, Thomas, with a lot of glee in my heart. Top of the table, Rotherham United. Yes, that's right. Not Wycombe Wanderers against Bristol Rovers.
It's good that when you have to take like the silver lining of Oxford being absolutely spanked on the weekend, and I say spanked rightfully.
Yeah, I'll openly admit that was a hammering.
Rotherham are on a great run of form right now. Bristol Rovers, on the other hand, are falling apart after the manager jumped ship, and it's hard to look past a Rotherham team that are just free scoring right now. I'm going to go 3-0 to Rotherham.
I cannot believe what has happened to you? What's happened? Why are you not talking about the Rover Car Factory?
This is mildly like you and Ralph Hasenhüttl. Like it's just starting to hurt now for everybody.
Oh, he's run out of material. He's like a tired old comic. He's run out of material. Rotherham were very impressive, as I thought they would be against Oxford, and Oxford just couldn't live with them. They blew them away in the first half. At 3-0 up, then didn't even need to try in the second half, and Oxford did look a little bit better, but couldn't really get back into the game. You've got to back Rotherham again. It's hard not to say 3-0 as well, but I'm going to go one more, 4-0.
Oh wow!
Just a very, very efficient side that's almost like in that cusp of being too good for League One but not good enough for the Championship, which is where they've kind of been yo-yoing over the last few years.
Oh, Joey Barton and a band of reprobates from Fleetwood Town host Shrewsbury Town.
A collective laugh went up around the whole of the Football League. Thomas, Burton Albion scored that late winner against Fleetwood to condemn them to yet another defeat.
Yes.
This game is not going to be pretty, is it, against Shrewsbury Town? Let's be fair. I think I might just go -1, if I can. Can I?
Yes.
All right, as I don't want you to win. 0-0.
Yeah, I mean, I don't understand how you could back Joey Barton's boys to get a point. I think you've kind of given in here, Ian, and I'm mildly sickened.
Well, I'm just thinking that literally this game will just sink into like a black hole. So no one will know. There'll be no recorded evidence of this game ever taking place. So it'll have to be 0-0.
The world will be a better place for it. But until then, I'm going to go Fleetwood Town 0, Shrewsbury Town 1.
After we talk about Fleetwood Town, I think everybody's ready to take a little break, and that's exactly what we're going to do now. From myself and Thomas, we just want to say thank you to everybody that supports us on this channel. It really means a lot to us. Please continue to like the videos and also subscribe to the channel if you like the content. If you do subscribe, hit that notify bell so you don't miss out on any future videos. All our videos are in association with Grandstand Bettors, so go and check those guys out if you haven't done already. You're absolutely crazy if you haven't, because you're just basically, if you like sports betting, you're going to win some money with these guys. So just go over and check out Grandstand Bettors, win yourself some cash. Thomas, in predictions, this is a tenuous link coming up here. Your lead is evaporating. It is now down to 13-11. And that reminds me of another side whose lead has evaporated, as it's back to predictions with Wycombe Wanderers versus Rochdale.
I don't know which of these clubs you love more. Wycombe, so close to your hometown, a club that you truly just want the best for, or Rochdale, your favorite club, the club you thought would get promoted in first place this season. And honestly, it must be a really tough time for you, but oh, how much fun it is to watch Wycombe totally capitulate in the second half. There's always one team. Normally it's an Oxford or a Coventry, but this year, finally, we get to watch Wycombe throw their entire points total away and just lose nonsensically as many matches as possible. And you know what, Ian? It's not going to continue here, because today is going to be a 1-1 draw.
Let me tell you a couple of facts, Thomas.
Please.
The whole of the Allen family voted to kick High Wycombe out of the UK because we didn't want it to be part of it anymore. So that's how much we dislike Wycombe. Also, if you click here, you can see a video of what I really thought about Rochdale. Not my favourite side. I actually predicted them to go down. They've done all right this season, though. They've got a good blend. Can I finish? They've got a good blend of youth and experience. Case in point with a 16-year-old who's been getting game time for them lately. And I think he actually even scored the winner or scored a goal for them recently as well. Let's hope that it's one of the bad slide for Wycombe continues, because I'm going to back Rochdale. Rochdale all the way, Tom.
Yeah.
1-0 win.
Oh, well, here we go. Something to liven up the mood. MK Dons versus Sunderland.
Sunderland have got their act together lately. They've had a couple of good wins, and not only good wins, they go out and they've got the job done early. They absolutely battered Lincoln in the first half, and they absolutely battered Wycombe as well. 3-0 up after about 20 minutes. So whatever they're doing, it's working. So carry on doing it, because you should be doing much better in this league. So everybody beware of a resurgent Sunderland, especially you, MK Dons, because you're going to lose 3-0.
Oh, well, Ian, I
you want Sunderland to win this, right? They, after MK Dons, they did to Coventry.
I want retribution. But nonetheless, Sunderland are finally on a good run, and it's finally good to see them on a good run, because it kind of makes the entire of League One bad when Wycombe are leading the table. And it's good to see Sunderland finally trying to pull the horse in. MK Dons are a garbage shit fest, and I don't care about them. So 2-0 to the Black Cats.
Well, they haven't got any fans, so they're not going to give you any shit. Doncaster Rovers, or Bells, versus Coventry City.
I mean, what a terrible day it is for me. Eddie Howe might be sacked in the next couple of days. Man United might make an actually well thought out signing, and now the Bells are losing, and they got to play Coventry. It's a tough day. Oh, I'm worn out, Ian. It's been a really tough one. The Bells have been on a decent run.
They're doing well, yeah. 3 wins in a row now, maybe 4 wins.
Yeah, they're only a point off a promotion place, which is magical considering they went on a Wycombe-esque run and tried to lose every game in sight for a while. Coventry City, on the other hand, every time you think they're going to make the leap to being a top 2 side, they draw with an MK Dons or just throw a result out. And I got to be honest, this is looking like a tough match for them. I'm going to go with a 2-2 draw.
Wow. Now I wish I went first, because that's exactly what I was thinking. Papa Pickering's favourite side, Tom, they have a habit of leaving points on the table, especially when they're leading in games. Yeah. Really, really annoying habit that they have. Yeah, I'm going to go draw as well, but I'm going to go 1-1. Lincoln City versus Blackpool.
Well, Blackpool, the club we love to like and never back to win a football match against Lincoln City, one of the worst towns in history. A couple people have felt the need to...
City, it's not a town.
The most awful town in the country. A town that many people seem to continually write into very biased opinions and say how much they like it. Stop lying to us. Ian doesn't need this, all right? He's crazy anyway. Listen to his predictions. It's not good. It's not healthy. Blackpool are going to... I don't know. Oh, I got nothing clever to say. Blackpool 2, Lincoln City 0.
You don't think Blackpool are going to ride their donkeys down from Pleasure Beach down to Sinsel Bank and have a fun time on the dike?
No.
No. Okay. Well, I'm going to back Lincoln because I think they're doing well under Michael Appleton. A bit of a blip against Sunderland the other week, but they followed it up with a decent, creditable draw against Shrewsbury, coming from a goal down. And I think they're going to win this one. I think they'll win 2-1. Get ready for a 10-minute monologue on both of these sides because it's Accrington Stanley versus Southend United.
1-0 to Accrington Stanley. Versus Oxford United.
Thomas, what is happening? Oxford needs to get back in winning ways. What is happening? Is the season just going up in smoke? It's a disaster. It's a disaster, I tell you.
Are they feeling sympathetic for Wycombe, like their neighbours? Like, oh, we'll make you feel better by losing some as well.
I don't know what it is, and I'm not one for knee-jerk reactions, but they've got to sort it out right now, or it's going to be a disaster and we're going to be in the conference.
Sack Robinson.
Get him out! Useless. Yes, so back-to-back league defeats again. We're filming this before they played Ipswich, so hopefully they have got back to winning ways in that one. Not very good against Rotherham United. You can see my review on it there. Just absolutely blew us away, as I said earlier on in the video. Have made some signings, though, and the signings did come on in the second half. Well, you know about Marcus Brown, but Nathan Holland, who they've got from West Ham, came on. They both look really good, added a lot of energy to the side, which is difficult one to judge because you're playing against a side that's 3-0 up, and so they're just pretty much taking their foot off the gas. But at least they did come back and play. Same old problems though, Tom. Can't stick the ball in the fucking back of the net. Had chances to get back in that game, didn't take them. Jamie Mackie cannot buy a goal for love nor money. I'm starting to think you can't play him. You can't play him anymore.
He's got to be more effective at this point as a sub or playing as a 2 up front.
Yeah, you've literally got to play Taylor now because he's the only one that looks like sticking the ball in the back of the net, bearing a worldie from someone else. He just doesn't offer you any goal for it and doesn't even give you any assists as well. So yeah, I agree. Come off the bench for 20 minutes, make yourself a nuisance is about the best you can hope for him. I'm just hoping Oxford can put in a much better performance, and I'm an eternal optimist despite my rantings at the start. And let's say we get back to goal-scoring ways with a 3-1 win.
Now, Ian, the truth of the matter is you wanted to say 2-1 there, but you've already seen the score I put in. Now, I was hoping you weren't watching that so that when you went 2-1, I could start screaming down the phone that you were stealing my score lines and you could check that I had.
Screaming down the phone?
Yeah.
What do you think we're in like the 1960s?
Yeah, the round...
Operator! What's going on here?
Oxford to win? Sensation! sensational. Yeah, I mean, Gillingham, like you said, are good at home. It's a fact I didn't know until you pointed it out. And Oxford United have been a really good side this year. I've got a bit of U's fever right now. I've been really enjoying following them up until this week. So 2-1 to the U's.
Are you really sure about that, Tom? I was convinced you would be, after Oxford had burned you in the last couple of weeks, that you'd go back to backing against them.
What will happen is here they'll lose. And I'll get so angry that for 3 straight weeks I backed Oxford and they haven't. I will have to back them to lose every game till the end of the season. I'm not biased.
Not on this channel, anyway. No way. And I think that very nicely wraps everything up. I hope you enjoyed this video. And again, if you did, give it a like and think about subscribing to the channel and go over and check Grandstand Bettors. Thomas, do you have anything else to add?
If you're looking for detailed football analysis, probably in the wrong place.